Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday, March 4, indicate some plot twists on the horizon in the land of Salem. A longtime character returns, while there are a couple of awkward encounters to note, and someone turns to their boss for advice. What's set for Tuesday's episode? Time to review Days of Our Lives spoilers for Tuesday's episode revealed DeMera Enterprises board member and father of Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace, and the late Lai Shin, Remington Hoffman. Wei Shin, Clyde Kuzatsu, will return to the canvas. He's slated to have a meeting with Sander Kyriakis, Paul Telfer, and Philip Kyriakis, Jean-Paul Lavoisier. So it looks like the Kyriakis brothers are moving to the next steps of their plan to take over DeMera. What happens next? Days of Our Lives spoilers. Alex's baby blunder. Mistakenly thinks Stephanie's pregnant by Philip Crosstown, Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, and Sarah Kyriakis, Lindsay Godfrey, will have an awkward encounter. Of course, Stephanie not only knows about Philip's forged letter that won him 50% of Titan, but she also knows that Sarah knows all about it. Will these two women make small talk, or will they discuss the elephant that's in the room? Days of Our Lives spoilers hint at a tense discussion. So it sounds like Stephanie may call Sarah out on not being honest with her husband. Speaking of awkward encounters, Alex Kyriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, and Joy Wesley, Alex and Hopkins, will also run into each other during Tuesday's show. Joy is set to find out that she's pregnant this week, so does she realize she's expecting before or after she runs into Alex? Lastly, Kat Green, Anna Lynn McCord, will need advice with the situation, and she'll turn to Marlena Evans, Dieter Hull. It's nice that these two women have an open employee-boss relationship, and it sounds like Kat will need some advice on working with Chad DeMera, Billy Flynn, on the hospital's charity fundraisers. Doc is the best person to offer words of wisdom on anything, so what kind of advice will she offer? In the world of daytime drama, where love, betrayal, and unexpected twists are a daily norm, few shows have kept audiences hooked quite like Days of Our Lives, DOOL. The intricate storylines, sizzling romance, and shocking returns are what keep fans on the edge of their seats, eagerly tuning in for each new episode. Recently, a major character return is stirring up the drama once again. And with that comes a fresh round of complex dynamics and awkward encounters, setting the stage for a gripping chapter in the lives of Salem's most beloved and notorious characters. Character return. Who's back in Salem? One of the most exciting spoilers making waves across social media and DOL fan forums is the return of a beloved character. None other than Jack Devereaux, played by Matthew Ashford, is coming back to Salem after an extended absence. Jack's return is a game-changer for multiple storylines, and his presence immediately throws a wrench into existing relationships and unresolved conflicts. For longtime viewers, Jack's return is bittersweet. As a member of the iconic Devereaux family, Jack's journey on the show has been filled with highs and lows. From his early days as a brash reporter to his more recent complex role as a family man and political figure, Jack has seen it all. But his return won't be a simple reunion. It will open up new doors for old drama and bring him face-to-face with individuals he's left behind. One of the most notable aspects of Jack's return is the inevitable encounter with his estranged daughter, Jade Michaels, played by Gabrielle Ha. Despite their rocky relationship, Jack's attempt to rebuild his bond with Jade could lead to some emotional moments, both healing and, likely, painful. Fans are already speculating about how Jade will react. Will she welcome him with open arms, or has time hardened her heart? Jack's return signals that the Devereaux family will be at the center of some intense, character-driven storylines, likely filled with both reconciliation and deep-rooted tensions. Awkward Encounter 2.0. Past lovers, present tension. However, the return of Jack isn't the only dramatic shift in Salem. One of the most intriguing spoilers revolves around the inevitable Awkward Encounter 2.0 between two characters who have a shared and tumultuous history. Chad DeMera, Billy Flynn, and Gabby Hernandez, Camila Banus. Their connection, as complicated as it is, has had multiple ups and downs over the years. Once, they were in love, but after a series of betrayals, misunderstandings, and heartbreak, they parted ways. Yet there's undeniable chemistry between them that refuses to die. With both characters now in different relationships, this particular moment of awkwardness feels like a powder keg about to explode. Gabby has moved on with her life, and although she still shares a bond with Chad, it's not one that would easily reignite the flames of their past romance. Yet, with recent spoilers hinting at a forced encounter in the Dimera mansion, perhaps during a business meeting or a family gathering, tension is sure to flare. What makes this situation even more charged is the presence of Stefan Dimera, Brandon Barash, Chad's brother and Gaby's current love interest. Stefan's relationship with Gaby has always been a balancing act, but with Chad entering the picture once more, things are about to get even more complicated. Gaby, caught between these two brothers, will have to confront her emotions head-on. Her past with Chad, particularly their relationship before the disintegration of their marriage, still lingers in the back of her mind. And the interaction will not just be awkward for Gaby and Chad, but for Stefan as well, who's no stranger to dealing with the complex dynamics of the Dimera family. For Gaby, the return of Chad will also bring up questions about what could have been, and whether she made the right decision in choosing Stefan over him. It's likely that this encounter will cause some friction in her current relationship, forcing her to reevaluate her feelings and potentially cause her to make difficult choices in the near future. The audience will be left wondering, will she stay true to her new love, or will the pull of old feelings prove too strong? Advice needed. Sorting through the drama. As always, characters in Days of Our Lives find themselves in positions where they desperately need advice. And in this case, Jack Devrox is no exception. His return comes at a time when his relationships with family members need mending and Jack is unsure of how to proceed. Who better to turn to than his longtime confidant, Jennifer Horton, Melissa Reeves? The couple's enduring love has been tested countless times over the years, but Jennifer has been a stabilizing force in Jack's life. However, she's facing her own challenges, particularly with the return of Jack's estranged brother Frankie, later played by a recast actor, so she may not be as available to give the advice Jack needs. This is where things get tricky. Jack is going to need guidance not just from Jennifer, but from other characters in Salem who understand the weight of family ties. Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, ever the sage matriarch, will likely have a few words of wisdom to offer, reminding Jack of the importance of persistence and patience when it comes to repairing fractured relationships. In a unique twist, Jack may even seek advice from someone unexpected, someone like Abe Carver, James Reynolds, who has also faced challenges in his family life, particularly with his daughter Linny Price, Sal Stowers. Abe's experience with reconciliation could provide Jack with much-needed perspective, allowing him to approach his relationship with Jade and with Jennifer more cautiously. In a family as complex as the Devroxes, there are no easy solutions, but it's clear that Jack won't face his journey alone. As for Gaby, she, too, will need advice on how to navigate her precarious situation with both Chad and Stefan. One person she might turn to is her brother Raph Fernandez, Galen Daring. As the Salem Police Commissioner and someone who's been through his own share of relationship issues, Rafe has the wisdom to offer a calming voice of reason. But will Gaby listen, or will her emotions get the best of her as she struggles with her past and present love's conclusion, unraveling the drama? As Days of Our Lives continues to unfold, the return of Jack Devrox and the tension between Gaby, Chad, and Stefan will undoubtedly shake up the lives of Salem's residents. With awkward encounters, reawakened feelings, and characters seeking advice from those they trust, the stakes are higher than ever before. The future of these relationships and the impact they'll have on the larger world of Salem will keep fans tuning in, eager for the next plot twist in this ever-unpredictable soap opera. Stay tuned because Days of Our Lives promises more drama, more emotion, and more tangled relationships as it moves forward into another thrilling chapter.